What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I'm gonna chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, it is going to be episode 9 of Let the Games Begin. Yes, episode 9 of Let the Games Begin. Now, I know first things first, a lot of y'all gonna say, I thought you just did episode 9 part 2. It says that in the video, that's true. But honestly, I did a part 1 to that military video I just did a couple days ago. And then the longer video was part 2. You seen part 2, but you didn't see part 1. It's because I did part 1 first, I recorded it. And when I tried to upload it, once again, my video was intercepted. I'm not sure if it was intercepted by the CIA, FBI, federal government, just in general, whatever the case may be. But basically what that means is I recorded the video, literally, like how I'm recording now. And then when I stop recording, I press the stop button, and I go into my gallery, and the video is not in there. You can't say, oh, well, you tweaking, you didn't hit the record button. Yes, I did, because it was saying it was recording the whole time. You see what I'm saying? And when I stopped it, it stopped recording. It just didn't save into the gallery, which is weird because that video was only like 5 minutes long. But then when I did part 2, which was done in like 10 minutes plus, that would end up saving in the gallery. So obviously it's something I said that they didn't want to get out, so they intercepted the video. That's just what I personally think. Now, on the other hand, today is my birthday. Yes, that's true. Today is my birthday, January 8th. You see what I'm saying? That's a powerful birthday. My birthday, I have a famous person's name and a famous person's birthday. Well, you know, it's multiple famous people on birthdays. See, that's the thing about humans. We share birthdays and like things of that nature, and we also share names too. Like, it could be multiple humans that have the same name. You see what I'm saying? Just like you got multiple humans or multiple celebrities that have the same birthday. You know, Elvis' birthday is on January 8th, R. Kelly's birthday on January 8th, and plenty other celebrities. But those was the two biggest heavy hitters out of that list that I can remember. You see what I'm saying? So I just turned 31 today. You know, I'm happy about that. I'm still alive. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Like, I don't have all the material stuff that I used to have, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people try to make it seem like it's not okay. And you got to be careful with that, because that's just another tactic and or ploy to just bring you down, to crush your spirit, to get you to be suicidal, to want to kill yourself. You see what I'm saying? And I've honestly haven't ever been suicidal. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not my cup of tea. Suicide is not a way out for me. You see what I'm saying? Whatever I go through in life, I'm just gonna deal with the consequences. You see what I'm saying? That's just the real way to do it. You see what I'm saying? Some people, you know, suicide is a way for them, but suicide is not okay. You see what I'm saying? That is not an option. That is not okay. I just had to state. You know, we all get little thoughts and shit that creep in our mind, but never entertain that shit, because I don't. You see what I'm saying? You know, things are always going to creep in your mind, but if you entertain it and let it grow, that's when your problem begin. You see what I'm saying? But I'm happy to be alive because, like I said, literally a year ago today, shit, I was in fucking Phoenix, Arizona, you know, in a way more worse predicament. You see what I'm saying? The only thing that made it better was the fact that the weed dispensaries out there, and multiple of them, they give you free weed the day before your birthday, the day of your birthday, and the day after your birthday. So I done had like damn near like an ounce, a kilo weed. So that was good. That was a good thing. But shit, I got some weed right now. This shit ain't. Some of the shit I got is some killer shit, but this other shit is just like a big ass bag of like swag. You know what I mean? And don't get it wrong, like, it ain't necessarily like bad, It's just not dispensary top level shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not top shelf stuff. You see what I'm saying? But it's some shit that I grew, and it didn't really come out right. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I need my own actual garden and my own space to actually really get down with the plants and how I get down. When you do it in like a public place and shit like that, it's really not too much you can do. You see what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, that shit do look kind of nasty. You know what I'm saying? But not that bad when you actually check it out. It's not that bad. It's a lot of trimmings and shit from the actual plant, but it's a lot of actual flower in there too. A lot of it's just shake and shit like that. It crumbled and shit when the temperature changed and like that just a slight bit of heat touched it, that motherfucker crumbled. Because you're supposed to have your plants curing at a cold temperature. That's why I got it sitting outside, because it still can cure up, and when it still can cure up, you can still make your pack better and better and better. But like the shit not that bad, because when I do smoke it and shit, a lot of resin does come out the back end. Pause. I'm not trying to be funny. A lot of resin do come out the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that bad. But like I said, it's not dispensary weed either. So but it's still better than not having no weed at all. You see what I'm saying? But the shit I'm smoking right here, it's a mix of dispensary weed and some of that swag shit. Because that's how I could prolong it to kind of stretch it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. But that's just a little side quest information and shit like that. But yeah, man. So I'm just happy about that. And actually things are starting to move in a positive direction. Like I was going viral and shit when I was out there in Phoenix as well. But I'm going even more viral again now that I'm back in California. You know what I'm saying? Right here, right around the way from Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm going viral again, which is good. So yeah, it's cool. Like you know, uh, more safer location. I put it to you like that. But with all that being said, like I said, the main thing is I'm just happy to be alive, because all the shit I just went through previously in the last 8 months, you know what I'm saying, which is fucking mind blowing and shit like that. But it's a new year, just turned a new age, so it's time to just start doing things just slightly a little bit differently. You know what I mean? But more efficiently and more positively. You see what I'm saying? I guess they say for men, men are like late bloomers compared to women. So it takes men a little bit longer to mature, which makes sense. It depends too, because some men actually grow up with a better structure in terms of a home structure. They got their mom, they got their dad, both of them successful, both of them like on your case, they on your back. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you're doing the right thing and you're doing what you're supposed to do. So that'll help you develop quicker too. But at the same time, still naturally, I guess, shit. Shit, naturally, I guess, shit. Men are just late bloomers compared to women. But I'm saying I like to say that now that I hit, because when I hit 30, I was waking up, shit like that. Now that I hit 31, it's like the lights just came right back on in my head. Like somebody finally paid the fucking rent up there. Like you get it, you get the joke. But yeah, man. So that's number one. You got to give glory to God. You know what I'm saying. Number two, you give glory to yourself. Number three, you know what I'm saying. You keep doing the great work that you've been doing. You see what I'm saying. So this episode is a little bit more motivational. It's my birthday. and shit like that. If you want to donate, hey, that's all up to you. Hit the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Hit the PayPal. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a way to put my PayPal link in my description and my about me tab on my channel and shit like that. Like I said, that's it, up to you if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you see me in person and you want to donate, that's up to you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I'm not necessarily asking anybody for anything because, like I said, I'm highly blessed and highly favored. But if somebody should give me something positive, not like that, you know, I know that sounds weird, but like something good, then hell yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna be a fool and, oh, no, thank you. Especially if there's some money, hell yeah, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Especially if you're offering. But yeah, man, I'm chilling. So yeah, shit. All my basic needs is met at the moment. Now it's time for me to, you know, start working on the bigger shit that I've been supposed to work on. But you know, there's a lot of trauma behind this type of stuff. So I was just kind of like stuck on stalemate because you know I'm traumatized. But at the same time, that's not really an excuse either. You know what I mean? You gotta. I mean, even though that's the truth, you still gotta get over it and do what you gotta do. And what I mean is, it's time for me to learn how to drive. Yeah, you know, 31. That's pretty late, but some motherfuckers don't learn how to drive until they 40. Some people don't lose their virginity until they 40 and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not even trying to be funny, but it's better late than never. You know what I'm saying? And it's something I know I need to do because like I've been told you, I could have been got me a car without at least that motherfucker or finance that motherfucker. Cause I have an income coming in. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, my shit ain't like Jeff Bezos or uh, Bill Gates or Elon Musk and nothing like that. But you know, to be in my situation, I'm doing fairly well. But I know I could be doing better. You know what I'm saying? I just been bullshitting, and not only bullshitting, just a little bit of procrastination. But that's just me being honest. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it all starts from, like accountability and acceptance and being honest. Like you can't even move forward until you actually accept the fact, like man, it actually is me. Excuse me. I'm standing in my own way. I'm the one that's the problem. Like you gotta actually look at this shit for what it really is. You see what I'm saying? So I recognize that and I see that, but you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it takes time. Wake the damn up.